And hello everybody! Welcome to Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. It's your loveliest Zupersonic. Yes, welcome to, well, one of my most requested LPs actually. Well, what do they expect? It's a Sonic game and I've, pretty much done all the games. Sonic Adventure originally released for the Dreamcast in December 1998 for the, in Japan. Re-released as Sonic Adventure DX, which you see right now, released in 2003, and yet again released for the Xbox and the PlayStation in 2010. As you can see, we have a total selection of 3 save files. What I'm going to do is select the second one. Yeah, so it's okay to delete file 2. No one's gonna play that anyway. And we are going to start at file 2. As you can see, the most I've ever got was 109. This is also actually a new thing for me to get all the 130 emblems. Well, I think without further ado, we shall go on and proceed with the game. Because, that's what you have all been waiting for. Instead of me just acting like a dumbass. Okay, the trial mission, we get into much more details later. I'm gonna quickly show the options menu before we begin. The sound test right here, you can just select any type of music in the game. Well, I think the woman in the background already explained it to you. But I'm just saying, you could just select any song in the game which you're gonna listen to, and you can listen to it. Message settings, you can select the subtitles. On or off, basically voice only, voice and text. Like, we just select voice and text because I can. I'll select the language to English to Japanese, and actually the English text, so you can choose multiple languages with this. Some output, the stereo model Dolby Pro Logic, file change seems really obvious, and the wrong future, which is working, which I can feel on my hands. So whatever, without further ado, let's begin our adventure. As you can see, we have a total of choice of 6 characters. Our lovely Hedgehog Sonic, Miles Salespower, Mr. Echidna, Amy Rose, Big the Cat, and this guy. He's not as bad as you think. We'll get in more details later. But for now, we're gonna start with Sonic the Hedgehog. Instruction. Well, yeah, let's quickly show you the instruction, what the basic principle thing is for Sonic's story. What you gotta do. The quick explanation, just controls right here. Homing attack, which is new, which was introduced in this game. Also with the stays clear when Sonic destroys the capsule. Sometimes an object other than the capsule may be used. And that's basically something, just go to the end, hit the capsule, you're done. Without further ado, let's begin the game with our first cutscene.
Oh yeah! This is happening! What's up?
completely surrounded! Surrender yourself! Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
As now we enter our first battle with Chaos 0. 0 stands for you will find out soon, when we gonna proceed on with the game, with the story and everything. Basic controls you can walk around, beat spin dash, and that's well basically what you need to know. For the B, and if you press the A button you jump, press A button twice you do a homing attack, like said in the game. You mainly want to use the homing the spin dash for things we're gonna use in the future later on. And basically that's the controls you all need. And that's the end of the game. Not the game. I'm just end of this boss battle. It's very easy, just hit him a few times and he's gone. Not really difficult. It's your first boss. What you expect.
Come on, you big drip! Where you going?
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction! Ha 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 ha!
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Now, what am I gonna do with you?
That wacky Tails. Okay, over there is our first act. I'm gonna show you some more basic controls just right now. Press the L and the R button to switch, rotate the camera. The C button does nothing. The X button also does a spin dash. That's like the same as B. Y button does nothing. And C stick just pushing like in first person mode. You can see, check out the view. Check out the view. How's it going? Whoops. Let's talk to this lady underwater. Might drown. What? What happened? I was swimming and I missed it. Well, it wasn't, obviously water is pretty clear. It's surprising I can stay underwater for this long. Oh, there we go. This is drowning music. I better get out because, you can actually die in the overworld. And I probably should, twins. Oh yeah, okay. And this guy will, see you around a lot of time because this guy is Mr. Know-It-All. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Here's a clue. Grab the spinning rings. It's important. As long as you've got the rings, you'll be okay. If you hit any hazards, now you know. Oh, don't worry if the view suddenly changes. It does that sometimes. Just keep moving in the direction you want. It might take a little time to get used to it. So keep trying. Yep, that's all we need to know. And there's basically nothing else, just twins, everything, kitty girls, and we're gonna move on over there in a bit. If we have enough time. But for now, stop blabbering and go into the first act, which was... I almost fell through the floor. Emerald Coast. First stage. First mission C. Because this game, unlike Sonic Adventure 2, this does not go throughout ranks, because ranks were introduced in the second game and not in this one. This one we have 3 missions instead of 5. We got Mission C, Mission B and Mission A. With Mission C being the easiest and Mission A being the hardest. Well, Mission C is basically you just get to the goal or do a specific thing. The B mission is basically get 50 rings and do the thing you need to do. And Mission A is get there in a certain amount of time. It changes per character. I will get into more details about that when we get there. But for now, just your basic Emerald Coast stage. Easy introduction level. We gotta find Tails, which is, you know, Tails. Wacky shenanigans with a fox happen when he crashes plane. It's really weird, actually. You know, he should have by now. He should be able to fly, but then again, he's about like 8 years old by the time this game got released. I'm not sure about the, you know, the ages and everything. I know only about the ages in the Sonic Heroes manual. No! Will! Haven't we seen this before? No, about a million times or so. Different games. Now, actually, as we pass on to this, I highly suggest not to hold the control stick. Because if you do, only in this last bit right here, because if you do, there's a high chance that you will fly off into nothingness and die. So that's a high, I would suggest you do that. Also, if you die, it doesn't, you know, matter because, you know, we don't have ranks. Which is, you know, easy enough. You can just basically take your time, you know, just explore. Just find some shortcuts. That's basically what you need to do. I'm just gonna, you know, show a little bit on stage, get monkeys. Because they're all monkeys. Same like the stupid monkeys in, you know, the egg thing. Egg thing. Oh god, I fell. I fell! Oh, silly hedgehog. Well, there's gonna be a lot of those silly hedgehog moments. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do a silly hedgehog counter because how does one say that is a silly hedgehog? It's like an indication for saying that. But then again, it's quite silly. So once we move on to this bit right here and go to the second bit, the music also changing. Also, as you all noticed, the voice acting. This was the first introduction of voice acting in Sonic series. If you now don't count the yeah in Sonic CD, because you can sort of count that as voice acting. And well, basically this was the first voice acting cast for Sonic. And the guy you play, you know, portrays Sonic, or you know, speaks for Sonic, is his voice actor. God, is Ryan Drummond. And he will also appear in Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, Sonic Advance 3. And after that, you know, he got replaced by Jason Griffith, and then after that, you know, Roger and Greg Smith, I believe. But for now, we got the good old Ryan Drummond Sonic voice. And most of the original cast we have in, you know, Sonic Adventure 2, with a few changes here and there. Because well, you know, the Eggman, I think this still is the best voice actor for Eggman. Dean Bristow, I believe, sadly died. I think of an heart attack. But we're not going to that because, you know, it's kind of sad subject. But sometimes sad things happen. But for now, we found Tails, and we're going to move on to another cutscene. Now, after seeing our time, rings, enemy score, time, ring score, and total score, which does not really matter. But those rings do actually for the Chao Garden, which we'll get more details when we go more into the Chaos, which is later on.
Hey Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I thought I'd show you. It's in the Mystic Ruin. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
And now since we met Tails, now we can play with Tails, which sounds very, very wrong. All depends on what way you look at it. Okay, how about we talk to one of them twins? So, what you got to say about that? I'm glad to hear the little fox Pione. That plane was safe. Oh yes! Ah! Okay, what the hell is that? And those hint monitors will basically say just a few things. Basically say, from now on, the casino is only open at night. Because, you know, during the day, it's kind of silly. Because, you know, kids will get into casinos. And kind of crazy shenanigans would happen. Well, as I actually, well, you could do this, but it doesn't really matter. Because this is used for an upgrade, which we'll get into later. Because we cannot get our first upgrade just yet. And this is basically a Station Square, other way around. Station Square right here. Here will be basically boasting. Here we will be spending a lot of our time. Next to the other adventure fields, we will get into more details later on. Twinkle Park right here. The sewers right here. Remember this place? We're going to use this for other characters. Make sure you know, recognize this place or you know where to find it. And just you basically a basic bookshop and what's this again? Cybernets Incorporated. And police cars, which we cannot go past. Because why not? I want to go in! It's not like someone got hurt in a chaos fight. I was there to save the day, you know? we can only go there later on, for now we're gonna take the train. But we are going to do that in the next part, so... In the next part we shall go with the train and go to Tails' workshop. So thank you for watching, this is Lovely Zupersonic signing off, see you then and see you at the next part.